Hi, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing well. In today's video, I wanted to be going over what I do to heal my tattoos. So, I'm going to be getting this one colored in a few hours, so I'm actually going to be using this one as an example. The most important thing that you are going to need is Aquaphor. I've healed most of my tattoos with this and it's always done me well. The most important thing is to start off by going to a good, clean artist. That's the first step, really. You don't want to get tattooed in someone's house in their garage and like there's just dust everywhere. Being tattooed in a clean, sanitary tattoo parlor is the most important thing. But I'm gonna demonstrate like what I do on this piece, and yeah. Alright, here is how my artist has my tattoo wrapped. This is from sleeping on it. This is the morning after I got it done. She just did plastic wrap and then kind of taped around it, and I have had a tattoo healed with Saniderm. So whatever your artist uses to wrap it, just leave it on for however long they say. I got home late, so I left it on through the night, and then this is the morning after, and this is like right before I took a shower to wash it off. Alright, I just got out of the shower, and I took that wrap off. So what I like to do is just pat it dry with like a paper towel, because you don't want to leave a fresh tattoo like wet. I'm gonna put some Aquaphor on it. I usually just kind of like take some in my hand and just like dab it all over. And if I have like too much, that paper towel that I just used, I'll like wipe it on that. Because you want it to still be able to breathe, but I'm gonna just kind of do circular motions going around to get the Aquaphor on there. Just like a nice thin coat of it. Alright, so there's right after taking the wrap off. The first step into healing your tattoo is getting it done somewhere clean and reputable. Do your research, find somewhere clean, good, get your tattoo done there, and that's like right off the get-go. And then you're going to want to follow your artist's recommendations. This is just how I personally heal my tattoos. Personally, me, you know. So definitely follow whatever your artist does. Second point is how they wrap the tattoo. So some of them, they will wrap just plastic wrap with tape, and then some artists will use like a second skin, Saniderm type style, and that can be on for multiple days. Whatever your artist tells you, do it. So I've only had that on one of my tattoos. It was on my leg. This one recently was just wrapped with plastic wrap, and with that, I like to leave, depending on when I get home. I got home from my last tattoo appointment pretty late. I think it was like between 9 and 10 at night. It was, I mean, that's late for me. But I got home pretty late, so I actually just slept with it in. I slept on the couch with it up like this. That's another big point. If you get a tattoo in a spot, like, you don't want to get like clothing or blankets or anything on it while you're sleeping. So I'll change like how I sleep, or sometimes I'll sleep on the couch. Like I just had my arm like up in the couch cushion like this to leave it open. Whatever wrap they wrap your tattoo up with, just leave it on for however long your artist tells you. And another thing I don't do in the summer is I don't swim. I think online it says like 6 weeks, but whatever your artist says. Especially not in like, I mean, really any body of water. Like rivers, oceans, you're going to get bacteria in your tattoo. You have to think of it almost like an open wound, because it is. And then with the pool, like chemicals and everything, you don't want to get that into your fresh tattoo and irritate it or anything. Don't dig at it. It might itch. You might want to like just dig at it, but like sometimes I'll do like that. I'll tap it, but probably not what you should be doing. And then Aquaphor is the biggest thing in healing tattoos. If you don't have any, it's just like a healing cream. You can get it in like a jar or anything. You might be able to order it on Amazon, but I take about this much and I just kind of like dab it on and rub it in the skin. And I'll do this once to twice a day while it's new. And I used to use unscented soap and clean off my new tattoo. It just really depends on how much gunk and blood and stuff is in it. I'm also in the market for a good tattoo sunscreen and like aftercare products to keep them vibrant. There's a couple that I'm thinking about ordering, so I might get into that. If you guys have anything that any products that you really like to use on your tattoos to keep them vibrant, or any like good tattoo sunscreens, just like let me know down below, please. But yeah, so see how like nice that looked after just adding the Aquaphor. I love Aquaphor. I stand by it. It's my favorite thing on this earth for tattoos. Obviously, like if you get any kind of stuff in it throughout the day, like no matter what you do, for example, I'm a hairdresser, so if I'm cutting hair and I get like hair on my tattoo, like at work, I'll just like run water over it on the sink and then pat it dry, put a little Aquaphor on it. So just be mindful of like what you're doing. If you're a construction worker or something and you get dirt all up on it, just if you do something like that, just tell your artist like what you do and what kind of like elements you're going to be in and all that about what I do to heal my tattoos. And then just wherever position I'm at, just sleeping a certain way, because like I've had an instance with this one where I fell asleep with a long sleeve pajama shirt on and some of the ink got into my shirt, so that wasn't great. And ever since then I've been like really mindful about how I sleep, because I'm like someone who rolls around on this, like in my bed a lot, so a lot of times after a fresh tattoo I'll just sleep on like the couch, because I can control how my body does throughout the night better. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have any favorite tattoo products that you like to use, please let me know down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!